Mullewa is 452 kilometers north of Perth and about 98 kilometers northeast of Geraldton. The souvenir brochure for the church says it pleases the eye because of its rough stone walls and complete absence of hard mechanical finish. The late Right Reverend Monsignor John Cyril Hawes designed and built it between 1921 and 1930, and it is considered to be his finest work. Hawes was not only the architect of over 15 magnificent churches in the area, but often assumed the role of foreman, carpenter, and labourer. His interest in building churches came from his other calling as a Catholic priest. His life story makes an interesting study. He was born on September 7, 1876, in Richmond, England. He trained as an architect in London from 1892. In 1903, he was ordained an Anglican priest and subsequently worked in the Bahamas. He converted to Roman Catholicism in 1911 at the Franciscan Friary, Greymore, New York. Here, his life took an interesting turn. He went to Canada and worked first as a farm labourer and then at pick and shovel and railway construction works in the Rockies. He was promoted to mule skinner, driving a dump wagon. He later changed to driving a timber lorry over rough mountain trails to a sawmill. To attend Sunday Mass, he often had to walk up to 12 miles each way. Finally, he worked his passage from Winnipeg to Montreal in charge of consignment of cattle and found his way to the Beda Theological College in Rome. He was ordained a Catholic priest on February 27, 1915, and arrived in Geraldton, Western Australia, doubling as priest and architect. I consider him the ultimate Lonely Planet backpacker, architect and priest, all rolled into one. In May 1939, Hawes sailed from Fremantle to the Bahamas, officially on a pilgrimage. He lived as a Franciscan hermit on Cat Island, but had an unfortunate accident when he fell and fractured his hip at St. Augustine's Monastery, Nassau, Bahamas. He died on June 26, 1956 in Miami, Florida, aged 79. The style of architecture of the church is Romanesque, when that style was in a state of transition to Gothic. The gargoyle that I came across earlier was reported on some blogs to be caricatured Bishop of Geraldton. It seems that Hawes was involved in a bitter dispute with him around the time of the church construction.